Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario. I am Mega Freak 400, and last time when we left off, we just opened up this door to our next chapter. This is Chapter 2. With Princess Peach at his side, Mario sent out once again, bound for adventure. Tasked with finding the mysterious charmer, Merlee. If Merlee was right, then Merlee was the key to finding the next pure heart. Everyone flees from danger, Mario sent out to Merlee's mysterious mansion, but little did he know that the works of Count Bleck awaited. So evil is going to await us. Now, this chapter, from first glance, you might be like, oh wow, this is a really awesome looking chapter. I mean, it looks really cool. It's got really fantastic music. Awesome colors, just really great looking area in general. I mean, I love how it draws in the world, but it's a beautiful looking area. And the music is just, yeah, from first glance, it looks like it'll be a really fun and great chapter. No, it's really just not. I mean, here's the thing with Paper Mario games and Chapter 2s. At least for me personally, they're always bleh. I mean, the second chapter in Paper Mario wasn't horrid, but it wasn't anything special, and it just was kind of, it was the desert one. Or, yeah, Dry Desert, and it wasn't anything, like, horrid or bad, necessarily. It just was kind of, meh, it's not really all that great. It's not, you know, there was a few things that you were like, oh, this is an interesting concept, it might be really great. You know, Paper Mario, the Dry Desert, but it was, you know, very bland overall, in my opinion. It had some interesting moments, but it was overall just not that fun of a chapter for me. Chapter 2 for TTYD was just very tedious. I didn't like it. It's the whole Pony Tree chapter. And it also was very kind of an interesting concept. But it came across as very bland, personally. I don't know if it was just the fact that you had to keep constantly controlling the Ponies or what, but it just was very bland. This chapter starts off very great. When you get to Merlee's mansion, however, there are various reasons as to why it's not all that good. Which I will, you know, be obvious and I will explain when I get into it. But again, it's a chapter that you think would be decent and wouldn't have anything really horrid about it. It's just, and it's not really all that horrid. It's just kind of bland, and it's not all that great. Personally. But I mean, it's not like the worst chapter ever made. I'm trying to think though. It actually, though, it might be my least favorite chapter in this game. I'm trying to think if there's... It might be... Yeah, I think it actually is probably my least favorite chapter, so... Yeah, it's not necessarily like in the other ones. In, like, TTYD, my least favorite chapter probably wouldn't be Chapter 2. I don't know, oh, it might, though, actually. You know, because the other ones... You know, the other ones had some negative... I don't know, 4 in all of the games also. Chapter 4s in all the games are... Well, not so much Paper Mario, but Chapter 4 and TTYD in this game... Not even more just TTYD. Was also kind of falls in the trap of... It had a really interesting concept, but certain aspects, backtracking, made it really horrid. But, yeah, I almost think this is my least favorite chapter. Again, it's not an awful chapter, it's nothing special is the thing. It's just kind of bland. Hot girl alert! We must have been fated to meet. Yes, you are my destiny. How did the Pasta King get over here? I know, I always reference the Pasta King in my videos. Probably half the people who watch this don't even know who he is. He's another YouTube user who's in CSS, and I constantly feel like I have to keep saying that so that people can get the joke a little bit. But, well, they probably won't get. It's kind of an inside joke, but yeah. Any character who I feel like calling the Pasta King is the Pasta King, but not so much as in TTYD. But anyway, thanks for the info. If I don't come back, you know, like a certain. No, Peach, first of all, used to do, Mario still saves your butt. Second of all, he shouldn't have to. I mean, you just expect him to save you? Why? What does he get out of it? You don't even do anything for him. You know, 25 years. It's, you know, 25th anniversary of Mario, 25th anniversary of Mario, 25 years, and you still haven't put out. Seriously. I mean, friend, you know, get married already. It's long enough. We know you like him. Why are you just holding out? You're lame, Peach. I do love the, I really do. I like the aspect that, you know, how the little, what was the name of the item? The pills, the pill pals, I think. I love the fact that, like, Peach, when you get the pill pals, they'll also be the little Peaches as well. I like the use of 8-bit characters, 8-bit art in this game. And it works, because the game is... That's the one thing this game has really going for, is it's got a really unique art style that I think fits. The music fits the art style, and it's very... You know, it fits the game. I mean, I said that it's an interdimensional game, so... You know, it's not like this is in the Mushroom Kingdom. It doesn't. All these areas don't have to fit to the Mushroom Kingdom's rules, which allows for very unique art, without necessarily making breaking your suspension of disbelief. Then again, though, the Mushroom Kingdom itself is a very odd place, so I don't think your suspension of disbelief would necessarily be broken by, some of these artworks. The characters, possibly, because there's some that are just blocks, and those are... Then again, I mean, some of the designants of the Mushroom Kingdom aren't all that, you know, logical either. You know, a lot of this world, you know, the Mushroom Kingdom in general is kind of similar to Alice in Wonderland, because, you know, I believe Miyamoto said that when he was making the original Mario game that he wanted the ability to get Mario to become bigger, and he kind of, I think he drew it, I don't know if he officially said it, but that he drew inspiration from Alice in Wonderland, which is interesting. But here's the even more interesting thing that I found out, and actually it was from a list on Cracked.com. That website, like TV Tropes and any other information website, can suck you in. Mostly the top 6 lists, or 5 lists they have, or just top lists in general. But yeah, their list really can make you waste time. But either way, Alice in Wonderland, people think it was about, like, drugs and, you know, that she ate a mushroom and made her high. No, you know what it was really about? Math. Lewis Carroll, who was... I hit the switch. Why? Oh, there. Lewis Carroll was I think... Was it Lewis Carroll was the... I think... I might be pronouncing the name wrong, but I think that was the writer of Alice in Wonderland. But either way, he... Yeah, I think it was he. When I hear Carroll, I, for whatever reason, think female, but I think it's a he, and... Oh, a box. Well, we've seen that kind of box before, so that we know what's going to come out. It's going to be... Nothing? Shaboom! Hello. Good vibes. Them vibes set off my blow stuff up sensors. You like exploding? Spow. I sense real good blow stuff up vibes and spow. Scrack. I love the pixel dialogues. They're really funny. Sablam. Me? Yes, you. Who else? Okay, so we're gonna get asked some questions. You stay up wondering if anyone gives presents to Santa Claus. Totally. For some reason, you cleaned your room before a test. Uh-huh. When someone says, let's just be friends, you think, yeah, whatever. No doubt. No, and how? You don't really understand why I'm asking you all these weird questions. Truer than true. You think shopping online is a wonderful and magical experience. All my life. You once put it in the shirt inside out, but didn't bother reversing it before going out. All the time. You want to be sleeping when you're awake, but when you're tired, you want to wake up. Always. That was kind of philosophical. You're getting tired of these questions. You said it, not me. Got it. Shaboom! You got some tasty vibes. Sablam! My mind's made up now. Sablow pow. You guys are almost read that as not worthy. You guys are worthy of my power. So now we have Boomer. Boomer is an exploding pixel. Basically, you can use him to blow things up. He's a bomb. And he's pretty awesome. One thing you'll see me doing for a while, and I eventually will, or that I always forget to do, is, actually, I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, Lewis Carroll was a professor, at a college, and, you know, that was when some of the newer math was coming out, some of this stuff with imaginary numbers, and he was old-fashioned. He was like, imaginary numbers, that doesn't make any sense. Well, that's dumb. And he was really pissed off about imaginary numbers and you know, some of the newfangled math that was coming out at the time. So he made a world where all this newfangled math would actually make sense, and that was Wonderland. And I know I'm serious. That's what Alice in Wonderland is about. It's about a world where newer math, imaginary number math that has imaginary numbers, makes sense. That's actually kind of like, it's like people are like, oh, drugs, awesome. No, math. So anyway, my point of that little story or anecdote is this game has a lot of math, and Mario kind of has some parallels to you know, math in the sky, and Mario has parallels to Wonderland, you know, with the whole eating mushrooms and stuff. So, you know, it's kind of like a whole, you know, 360, I guess kind of a 360. It's interesting how there's absolutely no relation to the fact that this world has math in the sky. It has nothing to do with Alice in Wonderland. I just kind of find out, knowing the history behind Alice in Wonderland kind of adds another layer to it, personally. Hello, Goomba. I'm going to blow you up. So yeah, we're almost done with Gloam Valley, which is sad because the music in this place is really, you know, fantastical and rad and awesome. That was awfully rumbly. Something must have happened outside. Well, I would hope so. Otherwise, our hitting that switch would have been in vain. Hello, Goomba. Hello, Goomba. Ooh, a yellow door over there. But first, we're gonna go in this one, which has. Have we seen these guys? Anyway, we might have. Slurps. Basically, you feed them bombs and they blow up. Kind of similar to Dodongos. Unfortunately, we don't have any Dodongos in this game. Coins. I love coins. So yeah, the flip meter always is annoying because I always have to constantly be watching that. Sometimes I just say screw it and just take damage because it's easier just to take one bit of damage than it is to, you know, worry about it running out. I mean, for the most part, I usually am okay with it. Usually you can get healing items pretty easily because there's a lot of areas that have mushrooms and blocks. And there in the background is Merlee's mansion, but first let's go down here. We have swoopers, and we have a chest. A super card, and... Ow, that hurt. You dumb bat. Ow, ow. Okay, let's try this again. Chest, full of a slurp card, which are those guys who eat bombs. And now you're dead. And with that, the chapter is now over. So this has been Mega Freak. What? That was dumb. That was also dumb. So this has been Mega Freak 400, and I'm reminding you that I still have a little bit of time. I always, for whatever reason, think there's something up there. Because I think I remember something being up there, but I guess there isn't. For whatever reason. But either way, this has been Mega Freak 400, and I am reminding you that, Jello